mutations.
So this is a Pokemon that exists for strange real-life reasons, and why? And what better way to talk about something that gets progressively stranger as we go on than an iceberg?
The classic.
So we're going to start with movie tie-in Pokemon, which are pretty easy to understand. And then there's Pokemon that reflect the real world in some way. Then there's Pokemon that complete a previous series or cycle. Phione. The Galar fossil Pokemon. The best fossil Pokemon. I will hear no contest.
That's
These
an
four
insane
Pokemon.
thing to say.
So we're not saying anything back, just let them go.
I don't know what to tell you, man. These are inspired designs. Because did y'all know the reefs are dying? Because Pokemon does.
Oh.
Enamorus being the only one that's kind of femme-presenting of the three of them, I think is a little strange.
A little kinky too.
Yeah.
Sure, Jared.
No, he's right.
And notably, so, Black Tortoise of the North, Azure Dragon of the East, Vermilion Bird of the South, and White Tiger of the West. And somehow they got one of four right in terms of color. One of four.
Yeah.
I decided to talk about this little freak. Manaphy was originally obtained through an egg that was given to the player as a special reward for beating a post-game exclusive mission in the original Pokemon Ranger game. In that game, that an egg was completely inert. You could do nothing with it, so much so that immediately after you finish that mission and obtain the egg, you are given a message from your character addressing you, the player, saying, "We should find someone more suitable to care for this egg." How many people know about the bad egg glitch? Bad egg is basically what happens when a Pokemon game detects an abnormality in a Pokemon that's either in your party or in the PC, and in order to punish the player and make that Pokemon inaccessible, converts it into an egg that functions as a real Pokemon. It has a status screen. It can get Pokerus. It can be in non-Pokeball Pokeballs. But if you try to do anything beyond just look at its status, it will crash your game. And older versions of Bad Egg could spread. You could have, if you cheated in one Pokemon, you could potentially ruin your cartridge. And since it's still technically coded as an egg, you can't trade it away. You can't release it. It's stuck. Your only option is to reset your cartridge. Or risk losing your cartridge, because in the games where it could spread, it functioned off the cartridge's internal battery and not off the system's clock. So even if the game wasn't running, the egg was corrupting your save.
Cool.
One such hack method that Bad Egg catches and prevents is when a Pokemon attempts to hatch from an egg that when a Pokemon that is not capable of producing a viable egg hatches from an egg. Basically, it's to prevent legendary duping. Anyone remember how you got Manaphy at first? An egg! That's right. Phione probably exists to prevent the Manaphy egg from turning into a bad egg. Because without it, you can breed, like I said, you can breed Manaphy, you get a Phione egg. You can breed Phione, you get a Phione egg. That seems to be the only way that you could have an event that yields a Pokemon egg for what is technically a legendary Pokemon that doesn't result in a bad egg. And this has been tested. People have deleted Phione from their copies of Platinum and completely wiped its memory, wiped its data from the game, and then done the Ranger Link, and the Manaphy egg hatches into bad egg. So, join me in thanking Phione for making Gen 4's garbage spaghetti code work. I told y'all, it's a weird Pokemon.
I made this one in 2 hours.
Fuck yeah!
So, basically, history is full of events, full of things that change the world. But what about a day in which the world doesn't change all that much. Today, I'm here to talk to you about April 11th, 1954, the 20th century.
All right, buddy, where are you going with this one?
There was a study done, and they looked at basically every day of the 20th century. And this day is the day in which the least amount of interesting things happened, the least amount of notable people were born, and the least amount of notable people died. Politics, it's election day in Belgium! And we have the final Tuscan Cup. It is a race across Tuscany. And the winner, Piero Scotti.
I love that guy.
A person born today is Teo Peter, founder of Romanian rock band Compact. He helped.
Is this the most notable guy you could find?
He is.
Why do you think the presentation is about this?
He helped shape rock in the country, and was one of the most popular Romanian artists in history. His music has impacted the lives of millions. He is an icon in Romania. But the way he died nearly caused an international incident.
How did he die?
On the 4th of December 2004,
Oh God!
a drunk driving U.S. serviceman blew through a stop sign and got in a head-on collision with him.
Holy shit.
And then he fled the country, and the U.S. refused to remove his diplomatic immunity.
Oh shit!
And the only punishment he received was a letter of reprimand.
Oh.
Wow.
That's really fucked.
Yeah, and so that caused tensions in the 2000s between the U.S. and Romania.
We were all alive for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't matter.
We were too busy invading Iraq.
We should have
Yeah.
done something.
Yeah.
Turns
I
out
mean,
that'll cover a lot of
that
stuff
sounds
up, won't
about
it?
right.
Thomas, this is your fault.
I can't believe Thomas would do this.
Thomas, why'd you do that? That was a beloved icon.
What can I say, man?
His music
when you want a
impacted
booze
hundreds.
cruise, you want a booze cruise.
That's valid.
Attila Sudjar, the water polo champ.
Smolder.
Yeah.
That's a hot guy.
Yeah.
Throughout the late
Kinda get
70s
it.
and early 80s, he was a monster in the pool. The man
has 5
was
different haircuts.
the man. Like, every day is an interesting day, even if it's the most boring day. And it's forever. History is forever changing and evolving over time, and we make history every day. Thank you.
This is a deep analysis I did of Hawaii Part 2, an album by the band Miracle Musical. So Hawaii Part 2 was an extremely ambitious album by Miracle Musical. It's written out like that, Mirakaru Murjikaru. It was released at 12 a.m. It's 12 hours, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. On 12/12/2012, because, you know, they had to be a little saucy with it. Where was I? Right. So there's an... the album takes on a more serious tone than a lot of Tally Hall's work, which is often has a lighter tone with some wholly humorous songs. For example, Tu Wov, which is about having a pretty intense crush and maybe some minor stalking on the Olsen twins.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
sorry. I just keep focusing on a black guy in Miracle
me too.
Musical.
Yeah, no, I remember making some very strong and awkward eye contact with the only other black guy in the class. I'd like to replicate that now. It's bad, right? Yeah. 5 years ago, I've changed people.
It's not black anymore.
Fuck you.
Space Station Level 7's auto-tune vocals, slightly funky bass line, and subject matter marketed as futuristic, and its tone is much more optimistic than that of Murder's, with its triumphant
It's big.
Play button. I'm really just gonna stand up here. What a thrill.
I gotta go get Davis.
I'm forcing you all to watch an FMV. I'm sorry. Look how beautiful they are. Yes, I understand. Secretary. Hey, couldn't get on the cover of Vogue with those legs.
My legs were too long.
Ah!